For the thoracic arc, we're trying to take a curved or kyphotic mid-spine that makes somewhat of a C shape from ribs to the top of the throat, the top of the C being the throat, bottom of the C being the rib cage, and then we're going to set it on a foam roller to bring the throat and ribs back to create more of an I shape or a reverse C shape. So this will go at the height of your curvature. As you can see, mine is kind of right around here. You can go a little above or below. You'll find a Goldilocks spot where it feels best. We're gonna have the hips down, feet down, knees up. Hips do not come up for this one. If I'm below the bra line nearing the kidneys, that's too low. And if I'm getting pretty close to the tag of my shirt, that's too high, somewhere in between. And feel free to play with 1/4 inch changes up and down. Again, try to find that spot that feels the tightest and the most worked or the most cluttered, but not painful or uncomfortable. I'm gonna take a half roller. For me, you could also use a small pillow. And I'm using this for the rib part of that C shape. So what I'm doing here is making sure if my ribs lift up, pulling that C shape this way, then my kidneys and bra line are gonna leave that little implement I put down there. So a great thing to do is to pull those ribs back, think of snugging the kidneys into that implement, kind of shortening the abdomen without flexing too hard. We want it to be somewhat relaxed on the front, but pushing in the back. We'll interlace the fingers, gripping the fingers, and we're gonna place it at the base of the skull so that my chin can draw in. And again, the throat, being the top of the C, is supported. Arms and shoulders are relaxed, and then I'm gonna see how far I can let this all relax backward naturally. Now from here, I wanna keep that into my kidneys into that implement. Interlace the fingers, and I'm gonna do 5 deep breaths here on every exhale. Maybe with my kidneys staying snug or drawn back, I can bring my throat back in space with relaxed shoulders, chin in. Low, slow nasal inhale. Audible exhale. And notice I can get a little space without losing that ribs up. So pull those kidneys down. Again, if you have a little bit of pinch in the shoulders, imagine someone injected your shoulders with numbing agent. Everything's relaxed. The grip between your interlaced fingers, what's fully supporting the head, and the arms and shoulders can rest. After I do 5 breaths, getting as far as I can, invitingly, into this extension, I'm going to inhale through the nose back to neutral and do some reps on the exhales back. Make sure you run out of air by the time you hit your end range, roughly. You can push through your feet a little bit to get some more kidneys retracted and pushed back sensation or connection. So 5 breath hold followed by a 5 rep breath following set. Should be good for 1 round. If the fingers go numb in this, shake them out, and if that numbness goes away in 30 to 60 seconds, you're fine. If it lingers, definitely let someone know. Could be a bad thing, and don't do any more. But if it comes back relatively quickly, keep going. It's just some blood flow issues that should get better over time. So that's the thoracic arc. And it should be done by every living human who has a car, desk, phone, or anything that gets them doing a little bit more of this than they'd like to be doing.